Good morning, class. How are you all? Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. Okay. So, yes, quickly tell me what we had learned in the last class. Yes, we learned all about fractions, the comparison, the ordering, and the addition, the subtraction, multiplication, division. Yes. Hmm? So, you guys completed your homework. I'd given you one sum, right? A practice problem. Yes. Have you completed that? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So, dear students, what are we going to learn today? We are going to learn about decimals today. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So, I think all the concepts of fractions are clear to you. Yeah. Okay. Today we are going to learn about decimals. Yes. So, let me just quickly share my screen with you. Let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, great. Perfect. So, yeah, this is the third class on fractions and decimals, and this is the last class on the same topic. Okay. So today we are going to learn all about decimals. So what about decimals? Okay. So the first part which we'll be covering is how you can add or you can subtract the decimals. Yes, how you can add or subtract the decimals. The same thing, the same we did for the fractions, right? So we are going to do the same thing with the decimals and multiplication even the multiplication and division of the decimals. Yes, let's just quickly revise about decimals. What is decimals? So, like the basic thing, if you get a fraction with a base of tens multiple, like 10, 100, or let's say 1000, and etc. Like anything, like the tens multiple, it should be 10, it should be 100, or it should be 1000. Okay, so if you get such kind of fraction, then it is called as the decimal. So this is a fraction. How to represent this fraction into decimals, You have to count the number of zeros which are in the denominator. What do you have to do? We have to count the number of zeros in the denominator. So there are how many zeros? Tell me. Only one zero. So you have to write the numerator as it is, and from the left side, you have to give one decimal point. What you have to do? You have to give one decimal point. So this is going to be your decimal of this fraction. What about this? 13 upon 100. So you have to write 13 as it is. From the left, you have to count two times. 1, 2. You have to give a decimal here, and here you have to write 0. Okay. What about 13 by 1000? You have to write 13. 1, 2, 3. After 3, but there is no any number here. So what you have to do? You have to put a 0. Then you have to put a decimal, and again you have to put a 0. Yes. So this is the way how you can represent a fraction into a decimal. Okay. Yes, you have to count the number of zeros which are there in the denominator, and that many times you have to count from the left side, and accordingly you have to give a decimal point. Okay, perfect. So decimals, I said what are decimals. Here we are going to see how you can add and subtract the decimals. Before, one more interesting part and important part about decimals is this. This is a decimal point. Suppose they have considered a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a decimal point here. 6, 7, 8. So this is the decimal. In the first class only we have discussed. This is called as a whole, and this is called as a part. Yeah. So this is only my number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my number. So that we consider as the whole part. And after the decimal, whatever number you get, that is nothing but the part. You can call it as a decimal part. Yeah. You can call it as a decimal part, or you can call it as a fractional part also. Yes. Okay. So like this part, the left side of the decimal is 10 times. It is 10 times greater, or you can say 10 times. Yeah, this is 10 times greater. Like if you say the positions, the what we can say, the place value. Yeah. And the right side is 10 times smaller. Yeah. So you can see the notations here. This is ones. So 5 will be ones. Then the 4 is tens. Yes. 3 is hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs. Yes, accordingly. But if we go to the right side, that is my fractional part. So there, what I have to consider, you have to consider the part. So if I consider the part, how can I represent this 6? I can represent this as 1 by 6. Yes or no? So that is 10th. Here we have not, the ones part is not considered here. Okay. So what we call it as 10th part, hundredths part, thousands part, th. You can see the th. The th is for the parts. Okay. So only keep in your mind that before the decimal, whatever the number is, that is only the whole part, and the rest after the decimal is the fractional part, or it's your decimal part. Okay, understood? Perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's quickly start with how to add a decimal. So you have one decimal. Let's say they have given you a decimal 7.1 plus 3.456. This is your decimal number and you have to add it. The very first step is you have to do the padding over here, the padded with 0. Now, what is padding? What do you mean by the word padding? What do you have to do here? So, you have to make the decimals equal in terms of each and every position. So, if I write 7.1, and one more important thing, the decimal should come under the decimal. Yes. So see here, after the decimal, in the second number, there are 3 numbers. But in the first decimal, there is only 1. So padding means the matching all the terms. So for that, you have to simply put 0. Yes. Okay, then you have to vertically arrange in such a way that the decimal point should come under the decimal point only. So what it is going to be? 655.10. This is your answer. Okay. Now, if I consider one more example, like 3.56 plus 0.09. Yeah. This is my question. So first of all, we have to check whether, okay, here I'll write one more to check. First of all, we have to check for the padding. For if the each and every terms are matching. Here, tell me after the decimal, there are how many numbers? 2 numbers. Here, there are 3 numbers. So, no, it is not matching. Let's just match them. 3.56. What we should write here? 0. Correct. And again, 0.095. You have to add it. So, how you add? 5, 9 and 6 is 15. 6.3. So answer is 3.655. Understood? Before adding, you have to do padding. That means after the point, after the decimal, there should be the same numbers, the same amount of numbers. If it is not there, you have to simply put zeros. Then you have to arrange them vertically in such a way that the decimal point comes one below the other, and then you have to add in the manner we add. Okay, we have one more question. Let's just quickly solve it. So 1.091 and 1.33. Are the numbers matching? So 1.091 will remain as it is, but 1.33. So here what we have to do? We have to add a 0 and you have to add it. So what you'll get? 1. 9 and 3 gives you 12, 4 and 2. So answer is 2.421. This is your answer. Understood, dear students? Okay, great. Perfect. Now the same steps is being followed by the subtraction. So basically the number was 7.1. The other number was 3.456. Let's do the padding. 7.100 minus 3.456. Now this is 0. You remember how to do that? Borrow. Yes. This becomes 6. Borrow 1. This becomes 10. Borrow 1. This becomes 9. Borrow 1. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 5 is 4. 10 minus 4, 6. 6 minus 3, 3. So your answer is 3.644. Understood? Okay. The next question. 4.1. And the next term is 0.94. Again, we need padding. So 4.10 minus 0.94. Again, this becomes 3. This becomes 10. So 6, 1. So your answer is 3.16. Understood? Understood how to do the addition and subtraction? Okay. Let's take one more example. 5.9 minus 3.652. Yes. So what is going to happen with my 5.9? 5.9 and second one is 3.652. So 3 as it is, 0.652. So this becomes 0, this becomes 0. You have to subtract them. This becomes 8, this becomes 9. So this is 8, 4, 2. So your answer is 2.248. Yes, dear students, understood? Yeah? How you can add, how you can subtract? Simply you have to focus on padding. Padding is nothing but you have to check after the decimal, the decimal part. Yeah? Is equal or not. If it is not equal, simply add zeros and make it equal. Arrange it in a vertical order so that the decimal point should come under the decimal point and then you can add it. Okay? Perfect. Now let's move to multiplication. The very interesting part about multiplication is here you are not going to consider any decimal value. Okay? So 3.77 into 2.8. You have to get the answer for this. So simply, you know what you have to do? You have to multiply it in the way we multiply. Just ignoring the decimal points. Don't consider the decimal points right now. But make sure you write in brackets how many places are there. So there are how many places? There are 2 decimal places. And here there is only 1 decimal place. Okay. So you have to write only this much and you have to do the normal multiplication. So let's do the normal multiplication. 8 sevens are 56. Again, 8 sevens are 56. 56 plus 5 is 61. 8 threes are 24. 24 plus 6 is 30. So here you give a 0. 7 twos are 14. So this is 1. 7 twos are 14 and 1 again 15. 3 twos are 6 and 1 7. So the answer is 6, 5, 5, 10. This is your answer. But is this your final answer? Of course not, because we have to put the decimals. So you know what trick we have to use here or what step we have to follow? We have to consider that in the first number there were 2 decimal places and in my second number there was only 1 decimal place. So you have to add them. So 2 plus 1 gives you how much? So in your answer you should get how many decimal places? Yeah. So how are you going to put a decimal? Is it going to be from right or it is going to be from left? So you have to consider it from the left part. Yeah. So this is my 1. This is my 2 and this is my 3. So where I'm going to put a decimal? Here. So this is my required answer. So what is my answer? 10.556. Understood, students, how to do that? We have to simply do the normal multiplication. And after that, once you get the answer, you have to get the decimal place of the first number, decimal place of the second number, and you have to add it. And those many decimal places you have to count from the left side and just give a decimal point. Okay, perfect. Now, what about division? Okay, what to do for the division? So, for the division, you will be getting a problem like this. Suppose it is 9.24 divided by 0.7. Okay. So, we can't write in this way, na? Like 0.7 divided by 9.24 and do the division. No, dear. No, dear students, you're not going to do in this way. Not at all. The very first thing you have to do is you have to convert the excuse you have to convert the decimal, the denominator, into a whole number. How are you going to do that? Simply multiply by 10 or 100 or 1000, however, like depending upon your decimal point. So I'm going to write this in this way, numerator upon denominator. So in the denominator, I don't want 0.7, instead I want 7. So to get 7, I should multiply by 10 so that this decimal shifts here and I get a whole number which is 7. If I multiply 10 to my denominator, also I have to multiply with the numerator. Yes or no, dear students? Yeah. So what I'm going to get, denominator will be getting 7. But in my numerator also, this decimal is going to shift here. So I will be getting 92.4. Yes? Yes or no? Now let's perform the division. So 92.4. So 7 ones are 7, 2. This 2 comes here. 7 threes are 21, 1. This 4 comes here. Now I have to give a decimal point, and 7 twos are 14. So this is my answer. Yes? Understood? What we have to do? You have to convert the denominator to a whole number by multiplying with the required tens. Like it can be 10, it can be 1000, it can be 100. Same is going to apply with the numerator. Then we'll be getting one decimal and one whole number. So that one decimal will be your dividend and the whole number will be your divisor. See, this is very important. Your divisor should always be a whole number. Yes? And your dividend is a decimal. Is a decimal number. Okay? Understood? Okay, perfect. Now let's just quickly do this. The first one. So for my first one, what I'll do, I'll write in this way: 0.06794 divided by 0.79. So to get a whole number, what should I do, dear students? Yeah, I have to multiply it by 100. Here also I have to multiply by 100. So if I multiply by 100, how many decimals? 1 decimal, 2 decimal. So what I'll be getting in the numerator? 6.794 divided by 79. Yes or no? Okay. Now what about the second one? First, what we'll do, we'll just convert each and every question into a proper, like the whole number and the what we say decimal, and then we'll do the division. Okay. What about the second? It is 7.104 upon 0.74. So again here you have to multiply by 100. Yes. So in the denominator you'll be getting 74 and here 1.2 point. So 710.4 will be your numerator. And what will be for the third one? Okay, so for my third one, 0.3234 upon 119.6. So again, simply I have to multiply by 10. I just want to remove this. So here it becomes 3.2 234 upon 196. Can you see the denominator of each and every question is a whole number? Yes? Yes or no, dear students? Yeah. Now what are we going to do? One by one, we are going to do the division. Yes? Okay. So we'll do the solution over here. My first was, what was my first question? 79. 79 divided by 6.794. 6.794. Do we know the table of 79? Not at all. I don't know. So what we'll do, we'll just find the table. So first of all, see, before the decimal, there is only one digit. So it can't be divisible because our divisor is of 2 digits. So first step you have to do is zeros. Yes or no? Yeah. Now I'll take the second term, 67. Now it becomes 67. Make sure you put a decimal here. Is 67 divisible by 79? Not at all. Again, I will put a 0 over here. 6, 7. Now I'm going to take the third term, which is 9. Yes. Now this is a 3-digit number and I can multiply, I can divide it by 79. So we'll do your trial and error method. Let's multiply it by 5 and check. 9 5s are 45, 7 5s are 35, 35 and 4, 39. No, it is way smaller than this. Let's go for 8. 9 8s are 72. Then 8 7s are 56. 56 and 7. What is 56 and 7? 56. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. So it is 632. Yes, it is somewhat nearer to that. So it is 8 are 632. Now you have to subtract them. 7 and here you get 5. And now the last term which is remaining 4, I'm going to take here. Yeah. So again, trial and error, 79, 6 because see, 5 was 395. That means it is approximately equal to 400. So let's try for 6, right? 9 5s are 45, 9 6 are 54, 7 5s are 35, 7 6 are 42, 42 and 5 is 40, 7 5s are 35, 35 and 5 is 6 are 42, 42 and 5 is 42. Wait, 79 into 6. 9 5s are 45, 9 6s are 54, 7 5s are 35, 6 are 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. 47, 79 7s are 9 7s are. Let's see what can we do with that. Students, can you tell this, multiply this and tell me what can be the answer? 79 into 7. Quick. 79 into 7. 6.794 divided by 79. Oh, here it is. I was mistaken. 7 minus 3 is, it's not 4. What is that? It's not 5, it is 4. Yeah. So there I have to write 4. Now I can say it is exactly divisible 6 times. 6 times is 474. So this is my answer. Yes or no? So what is the answer? 0.086. This is my answer. Yes, students? Okay. Let's go for the second problem. What is my second problem? 74 divided by 710.4. Okay, so first of all, I have to consider the first two terms. Is 71 divisible by 74? Now, so that I have to consider the 3 digits. So 3 digit, that means it will be like somewhere nearer to, if 74 tens are 740, then it can be 9 or it can be 6. Let's check for 8. 8 or 9. 8 4s are 32, 8 5s are 40, 8 6 are 48, 8 7 are 56. 56 and 3 is 59. No, still it is not. Let's go for 9. 9 4s are 36. 7 9s are 63. 63 and 3 is 66. Yes. Because 74 tenths will be how much? 740. So we have to consider this one only. So it is how much? 9s are 666. This becomes 6. This becomes 10, 4, 4, and 4. Now you have to consider a decimal point. Now let's check 6 are 6 4s are 24. 7 5s are 35. 7 6 are 42. 42 and 4 is 44. Yes, I got exact division. So 74 6 are 444. I got the answer. So what is my question? 9.6. This is my answer, dear students. Okay? Understood? Okay, so the last one will be your homework. Yes, you're going to do this as a homework. I have converted it and I've told you how to do that. Yes, you have to get the table of 96. So you don't know the table for 96 now. So what you can do, you can create a table like this first. So you have to just keep on adding and adding and adding. 9 and 110. So this is 392. Again, you have to add 196. So, sorry, 196. This is 8. This is 18. 3, 4, 5. Again, you have to add 196. So on, you have to add and add and add. So this will be 1 za. This will be 2 za. This will be 3 zas. Okay, so till 5 or 6, you can add it and keep it. And after that, however you require accordingly, you can just get the division. Yeah. So this is going to be a homework and I'm going to check it in the next class. I hope students you have understood the division process. Yes. Yeah. What the very first thing what we have to do? We have to convert this new denominator. What we have to do? We have to convert the denominator into a whole number. See, I converted into the whole number. How to do that? Multiplied by the 10, 100, 1000, whatever is required. Yes. Perfect. Okay, and these are your practice questions, dear students. So 2 I will solve and give, 2 you will solve. Okay. So division I'll give you for homework. And the addition one I'll give you for homework. Okay. Let's do the subtraction one. Let's do the second one. 7.304 minus 1.15. Padding 0. 4. This becomes 2. This becomes 10. 5. 1. 6. What's my answer, dear students? 6.154. That's it. I got the answer. Yeah? Okay. What about the multiplication? Multiplication is my fourth question. 0.3 multiplied by 0.6. Do the normal division. This is 1 decimal. The second term is also 1 decimal. Okay. 6 3s are 18. 1. 3 zeros are 0. 0 zeros are 0. 8. 1 0. After how many decimals? 2 decimal places. So from here 1 and 2. So here will be my decimal. So what is going to be my answer? 0.18. You can directly multiply here. 3 times 6 is 18 and you have to give the decimal after 2 digits. That's it. You can do it in that way also. Yes? So students, tell me, do you have any doubt with the today's class? Any doubt? Quickly, come on. Tell me any doubts? How to do addition, how to do subtraction, multiplication, division. Is everything clear to you? Yes? You have no doubts? Yes? Yeah, division. Yes, it is going to come. The divisor can be any number. You never know what number you'll get. Okay. So you guys have you have the tables learned till 2025. I'll consider. What if you get the number like see here? It's a 196. So you can't what we can say, रट नहीं सकते हो आप 196 का टेबल. Yes, so the way I have told कि आप साइड में टेबल बना सकते हो, अपना खुद का टेबल बना सकते हो. Table is the multiplication is nothing but repetitive addition, right? So you can simply make a repetitive addition. However, like अगर आप 10 तक बनाकर रख रहे हो तो well and good, बहुत अच्छी बात है. You should be very quick at addition and make sure you are correct as well. Accuracy भी बहुत matter करती है यहाँ पे, right? अगर आप एक भी टर्म ऊपर नीचे करोगे ना तो your entire multiplication table will go wrong. So make sure whenever you are adding, you add it with a great accuracy. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it is bit time consuming. Division थोड़ा time consuming होता है अगर आपको बड़ा नंबर मिलता है. But जैसे कि यहाँ पे जो मैंने आपको होमवर्क में दिया है 1.9. So 1.9 is nothing but it's simply 19. 19 का टेबल तो आपको आता है. So it is not going to take you that much time. Yes, dear students. Okay. Perfect. I think everything is clear to you. You have understood each and every concept. Yes. Okay. So here we complete all the terms of division. What we can say, the decimals and fractions. Yeah, that's what the topic, right? It was decimals and fractions. So we have completed everything on decimals and fractions. So the topic ends here. If you have any doubts, any queries, we will be putting a doubt PRS for you. Yeah, a class where you can resolve all your doubts. Keep practicing, dear students. You can generate your test. You can see there. You can get a test. The questions are there. You can solve it. You have any doubts, you can any time ask me. Simran ma'am आपके लिए हमेशा available है. You can ask me the doubts whenever you want. उसी moment पे अगर आप जब भी stuck हो रहे हो, उसी moment पे रुक जाओ and ask me. Yes. I hope you all have understood this topic very अच्छे से. And yes, this is a very easiest topic. Okay. So dear students, see you tomorrow with the new topic, some new interesting concepts. Yes. Till then, bye. Have a good day. Take care. See you soon.